Hi guys, Top Pops here, and in today's video we're going to be opening up 5 different Youtooz. So let's get started. Also, before we get into the video, only a small percentage of people that watch my videos are actually subscribed. So if you end up enjoying the video, consider subscribing because it's free and you can always change your mind later. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the video. So if you guys are wondering why I have so many different Youtooz today, it's because I couldn't get them out of my mailbox because when we moved, we needed to get a new key from the mail. So we have all 5 of these today, and I know that there's some really great ones in here, so let's crack them open. And now before we actually get into any of them, I do have to mention that it is Youtooz time! And a big one at that. So let's start with one of the bigger figures for today because I haven't opened up one of them this size in a while. I think the last one I would have done would have probably been Spooky Souls, the Halloween version of the Swagger Souls figure. So it'll be fun to crack into one of these again. Ooh, okay guys, so the one that we have here today is a nice one. Now this one sold out pretty quickly actually. I think, well actually no, this one didn't sell out quickly. What it is they gave you a limited amount of time to actually purchase this one, and you guys will see why in a second. But this one here is the Unus Annus Duo. Now this one is sick. And now if you guys don't know who Unus Annus is, it's actually a YouTube channel run by Markiplier and Crank Gameplays, and what they did was they made a channel that was only going to be up for a year, and after that year they shut down the actual channel. So then what they did was Youtooz made figures towards the end of it, like right towards the end of when it was actually going to be shut down, and you could purchase them from like I think like a week out all the way to the exact minute when Unus Annus shut down. So I definitely wanted to get these because I had been watching them pretty much the entire year. So here's the figure right here, and what's really cool about this is that this is the first ever 2-pack where you can get 2 separate figures inside of one box. And there is the Crank Gameplays as well as Markiplier right there. And also I do want to mention I love the black and white look to this box, especially with the spiral on the back there, and then the 2 Youtooz eyes are different colors. I think this was a really nice touch, especially when you look at it from the corner here. It doesn't even look like there's an edge, it just looks flat all the way across. Alright, now let's actually slide the sleeve off and see what these characters look like. Oh, wow, this is cool. Now, they are a little bit simpler than some of the other characters, but that's because they're based off of the original video that they did for Unus Annus, where they're just standing there with this, well actually, hold on, this exact circle kind of spinning in the background. And it says on the side here, I don't know what's going on, Mark. And then on the back it says, we live our lives taking each second for granted. But what would you do if you knew how much time you had left? Unus Annus, 1 year. And I mean, just looking at this box even more, it's got some really great detail, and especially with the side here, it says Memento Mori, and then the time at the bottom there. And then if you guys want to see the back, there are the 2 of them, but you can almost see their, well actually you can see their skulls on the inside there. So let me actually pop this one out of the box so we can see both of them a little bit closer up, and it also says, I'm not a, hold on, masochist? Masochist. I'm gonna have to look that word up. I feel like it's something important. I just don't remember what it is. And then guys, here are the 2 figures right here, and both of them look great. So this one here is the Crank Gameplays figure, which is nice because I didn't get his original one, so at least I could get the Unus Annus one right here. And then the other one, of course, is the Markiplier. And we have opened up the original Markiplier on the channel before, but now we get to take a look at this one as well. And also, I really enjoy that when you put them next to each other like they were in the box, they do have this kind of like looking towards the center look, so it really does make them look great when they're next to each other, especially probably in front of the box like this. Now this is a really nice way to display them. Actually, now that I look at it, I kind of wish I could do it like this with it spinning in the middle there. I mean, I kind of can, but I don't want to ruin the box, but that does look pretty sick. And now I'm gonna try to display all the figures off to the side here, but it might get kind of crowded, so we'll see what I can do. But now next up, I kind of want to go with one of the small ones, and I know you guys probably clicked on this video because of Tommyinnit. He is in here somewhere. I just don't know which one he is. So let me feel these here and I'll try to figure it out. Okay, I think I know who this one is. This one's really heavy, so he's got to be one of these 2 right here. Let's go with this one. All right, everyone. Now, is it going to be Tommyinnit? Now, like I said, I know that he's one of these boxes. I just don't know which one. And whatever this is, we're still going to open it up. We're not going to look for the Tommyinnit one, but let's find out if it is Tommy, and it is not. Still a cool one, though. You guys are just going to have to wait a little bit longer. Sorry. Alright, so the figure that I got here, guys, is a great one, and it is Shaun from Shaun the Sheep. Now, this one is a nice one, and I did order all 3 of them, but it looks like just Shaun came in today. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think Timmy or Bitzer has even shipped, so it is cool that at least I could get one of them, and if you guys want to see Shaun, there he is right there on the front. I love this figure. This one might be one of my favorites that I'm going to be opening up today. Well, Maybe after I see the rest of them, we'll kind of, you know, pick whichever one's my favorite. But for right now, this one does look great. And you guys can also see the side here, which has that kind of like rock or stone fence that you see throughout the show. All right, now I do know that he is laying down, so he's probably going to be sideways in the box. But here we go. This is the figure. Yeah, he is sideways, but this is a great one. Wow. Okay, this is nice. There he is inside the box. Or I'll turn it sideways so you guys can see him a little bit better. But this is what he would look like if you were to display him in the box. But that is a really nice one. Then on the side here, it says, in case you missed it, rewind, and then on the back there it says he's Shaun the Sheep. And also something kind of cool, I see Bitzer here because he is the dog that kind of herds the sheep, I guess. And then Timmy, I believe that's Timmy up there with the balloons. I think so. I mean, the other Timmy, he's the baby version, right? So I think that's Timmy. And now let's see what the inside flap says. It says he's Shaun the Sheep. Well, I guess that's the intro song. But anyways, let's pop him out of the box right here. Oh, wow. Now this is a really long figure, but I think this was one of the best poses that they could have put Shaun in. And this thing just looks amazing. Look at that. Come on. Youtooz, you killed it with the Shaun ones. Now, one thing that I do think is kind of funny is normally you see here they have the eyes where it's like they kind of look like they're closed. Like that's kind of the Youtooz thing, is the eyes, of course. But for this one here, they did it where it's like the pupils are closed, but his eyes are open. So it's a little weird, but I think it still looks great. And if you guys are wondering how he stands compared to the rest of them, here is the Shaun the Sheep on the table, and then there is Markiplier right there. So he is a lot taller, but when you put him this way, he's actually taller than Markiplier. So you're still getting the same amount of figure. It's just the fact that he's sideways and not standing up straight. And also, in case you guys are wondering, the Shaun Youtooz is still up on the website, and so is Timmy and Bitzer. So if you guys want to pick those ones up, I definitely recommend it because they really are some nice figures. All right, guys, so we are really running out of room. I'm gonna have to slide over a bit. But anyways, let's get into the next big one. And now that we opened up the Unus Annus duo, I definitely know what this one is, and it's a pretty cool one. And this is another one of those ones that was a timed figure, so you could only get it up until Halloween, I believe, and then I believe on Halloween it was gone. Or maybe it was you could only buy it on Halloween. I don't know, something like that, where it was only a couple days, and I definitely wanted to get this one because this is a pretty funny one. And it is part of the meme collection, and this one right here, you guys can see it from the top, is of course, Doot Doot. And now if you guys want to see the Doot Doot sleeve, there is the front of the box right there. Then on the side, it's got the bones, and then on the back, it's got the bones. And then on the other side, it of course has more bones. And now guys, on the side here it says Spooky Boy, and then on the back it says drugs. No thank you, my bones are high in calcium. And then on the inside, instead of it being bones, it's just full of trumpets. And if you guys are wondering what the inside flap says, it says Spooktober is here. Now this one is a bit weird because Youtooz had confirmed that there wasn't going to be a stand for this one, so it's really just this figure here. Just like this, it's a skull with a trumpet on the front and then the hand. And I think this is really weird but great how they did this. Like they really did give it a lot of detail for it literally just being a head with a trumpet and a hand. And I think it's really cool that they made the like skull eyes, or like where the eyes would be on a person, kind of that Youtooz shape. But yeah, this is just a really well done figure, and because he also says Doot Doot, and in the meme it's got the Doot Doot next to him, Youtooz was also nice enough to give us one Doot as well as, hold on, 1 second, another Doot, making Doot Doot. And the nice thing is about this figure here is it's pretty much the same as Shaun, where it's kind of like the same height. Actually, he's a lot taller, but he's about the same height, if you guys know what I mean, where he's like really short, but he still has the same amount of vinyl, just a different direction. All right, guys, so we had to move some figures over so we could show off the new ones here, and let's do this one next, because I know what that really heavy one is, and this has to be Tommyinnit. All right, guys, so here we go. Let's crack into this thing and see, is it Tommy? It is! Ooh, I can only see the side of the box so far, but it already looks great. And now I also want to say one more thing before I open this up. If any of you guys are new here and clicked on this video just because of Tommyinnit being in the title, I do want to say I'm not going to know every single reference on the box because I mostly watch his YouTube channel and then I tune in for some of his streams, but not every single one because they are long sometimes. But anyways, I just want to tell you guys that before we crack into it because I really enjoy Tommyinnit's YouTube channel. I just don't know every single one of these references because I have seen some parts of the box, so sorry about that. And here is the Tommyinnit right here. This thing looks amazing. Now this right here is a huge man. And something that I love about this is how detailed Youtooz actually made the sleeve. So you guys can see here on this side as well as this side, there is the Dream SMP. And then over here, I know this is Tommy. This one right there is Technoblade, but I don't know who that is. I can't tell, and I'm really sorry. Forgive me. And honestly, guys, it's probably an obvious one, but I couldn't tell you even if I tried for a while. So let's slide this sleeve off here and see what Tommyinnit looks like. Oh, wow. Now that is a nice figure. And also, something cool about this is on the outside sleeve, they had some really great details, but then on the inside, there's even more details with some text, of course. And the text says, "Mom says I am not really a huge man, so sorry about that." And then on the back side, it says, "Hello, it's me, Tommyinnit. I'm writing this just as a reminder that I am a huge man, not a child. This Youtooz is a Youtooz of a huge man." And then there's also him playing a disc on the back side there. Then on this side here, it's the figure standing in front of his house. Now, I'm guessing there's also going to be some text on the inside here as well. So let me see what it says. "Just killed a woman, feeling good." Can I say that on YouTube? Well, let's hope so. And here, guys, is Tommyinnit. Now, this figure looks great. I love the diamond sword in the back there. He's got the 2 discs in his hand, as well as the Nerf gun. He's got the Pog face going here. He also has the trusty shirt on and the money in his pocket. So this really does look like Tommyinnit. And now, just a little fun fact about the Tommyinnit Youtooz. With the amount of figures he actually sold, as well as how fast it sold out, it is the best-selling Youtooz ever. I want to guess, I don't know how many figures they actually made, but if I were to guess, like 50 to 100,000, I'm not too sure, but it was a crazy number and it sold out crazy quick. And actually, when I was buying this figure, I was even debating on getting it because I just started watching him when this figure had came out, and then one of them was refunded onto the website, so it said it was back in stock in the sold out section. So I did buy that one, and as soon as I purchased that, it said sold out again. So I was lucky enough to maybe get the last one on the website, but whatever it is, I am so glad that I did get the Tommyinnit Youtooz because this thing just looks great. Also, speaking of Tommy, well, more so the Dream SMP, I did notice that they put up Ronbu on the website the other day. So if you guys want me to get the Ronbu Youtooz, 3,000 likes and I'll buy one? Yeah, 3,000. Alright everyone, so we are now on to the last Youtooz for today. Now I know this one is a really heavy one, but it's also a normal size figure, so it has to be the JackSucksAtLife one, because what else is going to be this heavy? Alright everyone, so I've only opened it on one side so far, and I can already see about 5 play buttons, so this has to be Jack. And here is the figure right here. This is the JackSucksAtLife. Now, I love this Youtooz, and I know he really did take a lot of time on this one to make every single play button perfect, so that's why I definitely wanted to pick up this figure right here. So you guys can see, there is some of his stuff that he actually has hanging on his wall in his studio, as well as more of his play buttons, and then again on this side, more play buttons. And now when you slide the sleeve off, this thing is so heavy that it actually kind of falls off anyways, but this is just such an amazing figure because he's sitting on a throne of play buttons. And if you guys don't know who JackSucksAtLife is, he is trying to collect every single play button and more, every YouTube thing with a YouTube logo on it. I know he's got some really weird stuff, and most of those things have been encapsulated into this Youtooz. So let me read the side in the back for you because it's going to be a bit of a long one here. It says Jack Massey Welsh 2020 on the side, and then on the back here it says the infamous and handsome Jack Massey Welsh is also known as JackSucksAtLife, JackSucksAtStuff, JackSucksAtGeography, JackSucksAtPop-Up Pirate, Jack's Epic YouTube channel full of fun times, fun, hi Rick and Kiss, Sam Smells of Apricots, and most importantly, Turd Boy 420. He's a full-time play button collector, Tesla owner, kazooist, and Mr. Beast's mate. Oh, best mate. Sorry, Jack. So if you guys are wondering how he got all of those different play buttons, this is all of the different channels that he has, and probably more now because JackSucksAtClips isn't on the back here, so he really does have a lot of channels to get a lot of play buttons. So let's actually pop this figure out of the box so we can see it a little bit closer up. Also, on the inside there, it does say lovely, which is something that he says a lot in his videos. So let's take a look at this here just to see how detailed this figure is. Holy crap, look at how nice this figure is. I love all of the play buttons. It's got the JackSucksAtStuff one. He's got his Skeppy one in the front there. That one is the JackSucksAtLife. We have Sam Smells of Apricots. On the side here, it's JackSucksAtGeography. We also have, what is on this side here? There is a JackSucksAtMinecraft, his original YouTube play button. Anyways, guys, there's just some really, really great ones here, and this thing looks amazing. Oh, and I also forgot to mention, the inside of his figure here actually has his room that he does his videos in. Now, I know most of the figures have cool stuff inside of it, but I really wanted to show off this one here because this is exactly what his background looks like, and I thought that was a really nice touch on Jack and Yootooz's part. And well guys, that is all of the Youtooz that I have for you today, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comment section below what was your favorite one that I opened up today, because honestly, I'm gonna say this is a really tough one because all of them look amazing, but it's going to be a toss-up between the Tommyinnit or the JackSucksAtLife because they are two of my favorite content creators and I just love both of their figures. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys want to see more from me in the future, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that. But this has been another episode of Top Pops. Popsters, thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow.
Dripping like a school. On a forward school. Baby gonna screw. She funny with it. Cool. V5 full thump. I'm a hump on a bounce. Jack and Jill up a hill. Baby tryna get a meal. Mary had a little lamb. I really do not fuck with, and she calling me the muffin man. I surely like the muffin top. Snow. Like my lashes.